Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video, and very surprisingly my first video of 2018. I actually thought I'd made a video in 2018, but it was actually the last video I made was I think the 31st of January. So yeah, not made a video in 2018 and we're almost 2 months into the year. Absolutely blooming crazy, guys. To be honest, I've just not really felt like the motivation, to make videos. I mean, I've got a few video ideas in mind. Like top 5s, top 10s that I'm going to be doing, but yeah, I just never really got around to it, guys. I've got 7 games here. We've got 3 PS4 games, and 1 Xbox 360 game, and 3 PS3 games. So yeah, not really been playing many retro kind of games, mainly just, current gen and obviously PS3. Okay, so we'll start off with the PlayStation 4 games, I guess. All of these PS4 games are games I got for my Christmas, so yeah. So first one is Doom. The Doom reboot. Fight like hell. See that? The lighting here might be a little bit bad. But yeah, the Doom reboot. I wanted this for so long. Finally got it, finally got around to playing for it, and I've got to say, guys, this game was an absolute blast to play. A hell of a lot of fun. Really enjoyed this one. It's basically what you expect from Doom. You go around areas collecting keys, opening doors, looking for secrets, blasting your way through tons and tons of demons. It's it's the kind of game, it should really get repetitive because you're not really doing too much different. All you're doing is the same thing, just blasting tons of demons. But there's something really satisfying about this game. I love the glory kills. You can just bum in, grab a demon and rip its arms off and stuff. It's absolutely brutal. Weapon selection's pretty good as well. You've got obviously your pistol, but who uses a pistol in Doom? It's like a last resort. You use it to kill 3 enemies at the beginning of the game, and then you never use it again. The shotgun, obviously you got the plasma rifle, which is probably my favourite. I do love the plasma rifle. Or the plasma gun, really satisfying gun to use. Obviously rocket launcher, all that kind of stuff. Really good weapon selection, really satisfying, to use them all. And like I say, the enemy design's really good. The gameplay is a hell of a lot of fun. Good looking environments. It's kind of it's on Mars, I think it is. So yeah, really spacey kind of looking, and yeah, just an absolute beautiful game. Really, it's a really good looking game. So yeah, guys, that is Doom. Not really what to say on it. I completed it over a month ago, so I'm still a little bit hazy about the game. But like I say, really fun game. Had a blast of it. Online's it's pretty decent. It's not amazing, but it's decent. It makes a change from Call of Duty. But yeah, Doom, pretty good game. Okay, so the next 2 games are the 2 PS4 games I got from Stars Gaming for my Christmas. And I've completed both of these games, and the first one is Horizon Zero Dawn. PlayStation 4 exclusive. And this game was absolutely tremendous. Really good game. Definitely recommend it if you've got a PlayStation 4. This game was absolutely fantastic. It looked great. Had great characters. Story was alright at times. Sometimes I had a bit of trouble following the story for some reason. It was kind of, I don't know, it wasn't too easy to understand, I didn't think. But I liked the characters themselves. Aloy, Erend, Ruff. They're probably my favourite characters. But there's a lot of good characters in the game, in my opinion. Like I said, I love the way the game looks. A beautiful world. The environments are beautiful. When it starts snowing and stuff, it looks fantastic, really cool. And the enemy designs are really good. Basically it's, robotic enemies. So you've got enemies that look like robotic wolves and robotic dinosaur looking things. And just so many great designs. Robotic birds. So many great designs. And killing these robots is just so satisfying because every type of enemy's got a weak point. And you can scout them out a little bit to try and find out their weak point. And yeah, it's just an absolutely fantastic game. You've got pretty decent weapon selection. You know, like, for me, I think the thing that worked best for me was the flame arrows. I just kept abusing the flame arrows. They always seem to work pretty well for, you know, most enemies. But yeah, just, in my opinion, absolutely tremendous game. But the main thing about this game for me was, you know, the gameplay. The gameplay was just so bloody fun. Yeah, it's so addictive, so satisfying taking down the robots. So yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn, definitely looking forward to see if they make a second game. But really surprised if they don't. If not, you know, make another game like similar, under like a different like title or something. But yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn, definitely a fantastic game. It's my top 10 probably. I don't know, Doom's probably my top 10 as well. Probably like this game as well. This game I'm going to show you like in a moment. This is probably my top 10 as well. Every game's my top 10 on, on PS4. Which I'm going to get around to at some point, making like a top 10, you know, PS4 games. Because I've played quite a lot of PS4 games now, so I feel like I can give, you know, like an accurate top 10. I was thinking top 5, but I don't really like top 5s because they're kind of, you know, limited. So, and it's really hard to choose a top 5 because there's so many, you know, good games. I just have a really tough time choosing. But anyway, the last PS4 game on this list is Final Fantasy 15. Which you actually appreciate because it comes with like a picture thing or something, I don't know. Yeah, all this graffiti stuff. It comes with something, guys, you know. It's from the Final Fantasy team. Look, it's better than nothing. You know, it's better than what you get in most games nowadays. You know, you usually get like nothing. But a piece of paper with a bumming agreement thing on it or something. So yeah, Final Fantasy 15. A lot of people are mixed about this game. You know, some people love it, some people hate it, and me, I love it. Yeah, I absolutely love this game, guys. I could not put this game down. This game was phenomenal. Really, really good game. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't feel too much like Final Fantasy. I mean, the characters are kind of, you know, they look straight out of Final Fantasy. Soundtrack's very Final Fantasy-like. But you know, the gameplay's obviously it's not a, you know, turn-based, you know, RPG. It's an open-world RPG where, you know, it's kind of like a hack and slash. Yeah, so it's kind of like, I don't know, Dragon Age or something. You know, it's not like, or Monster Hunter or something. It's not like, you know, your traditional Final Fantasy type, you know, type gameplay. Unless they've done this before, but I've never played, you know, that specific Final Fantasy game. A lot of people with this game say like the characters are really like bland and boring, but you know, I totally disagree. I think these characters were really, really likeable. You know, they all had their own like personality, and you know, I really liked that. They really like, you know, bounced off each other well. You know, as far as like dialogue and stuff goes. So yeah, I like them. I definitely disagree with the, you know, the haters of the characters. You know, at the beginning I wasn't really a big fan of their names. I was kind of like, oh my god, I'm gonna struggle to get used to these names, but yeah, I soon got used to them, you know, they're not too bad once you get used to them. You play as Noctis, who's, again, a really good character, shows a lot of character development as the game goes on. You've got Prompto, who's kind of like, a bit of like a goofy kind of character, like sings along to the Chocobo theme, for instance, which is kind of funny. He takes pictures of like the environment and stuff. He actually takes good pictures. You know, he takes pictures of the characters behind, you know, in front of like really, really nice environments. That's like one of his skills. He uses guns to fight. You've got Gladiolus, who's like the powerhouse of the team. He always has like the big sword, and he's basically like a bit of a badass. He's kind of like the serious kind of character of the team. And then hidden away in the back there, you've got Ignis, who, apart from the main character, is probably my favourite character. Ignis. He's like the guy that does the cooking, and like, I've discovered a new recipe. Like you're in the middle of like a really like, you know, intense fight, and like in the middle of it, he's like, I've discovered a new recipe. Really bloody random, but it's like one of those things you can't help but laugh at. He's just a really like cool character. Again, he's the kind of character that's kind of serious as well. He basically drives your car as well. If you don't want to drive the car yourself, you can get, you know, him to drive you to a certain location. But yeah, it was just, in my opinion, a really, really good game. Good worlds. The dungeons were a little bit confusing. You know, I liked the look of them. Especially the one where you're going through like some like ice cave. It looked really, really cool. There's an optional one as well where I went in and you have to go up a volcano. Again, looks really bloody cool. But yeah, those ones were alright, but some of them, even though they looked good, they were just really like difficult to navigate. I didn't have a clue where I was going, and it's got a little bit like frustrating for me. But like the open world itself, really well and beautiful. I love just driving around in the car, you know, looking at the sights, listening to old Final Fantasy themes, which I'm really glad they added that to the game. It made like the car journeys and that I have a lot better, having, you know, Sephiroth's theme or something, you know, playing. It's just a really, really good game. I really just don't get the hate. You know, soundtrack, again, amazing as well. Yeah, I just don't get the hate. Like the giant monsters as well, they just look so bomb and beautiful. You know, there's one there, if you can see. Just really, really beautiful designs. And I like this game so much that I'm actually in the hunt for the Platinum Trophy, which I don't do for many games, but for me this seemed like a game that it didn't really seem too difficult to get the Platinum. All we're probably doing is doing side quests and stuff. All I've really got to do at the moment is get everybody's cooking skills up to the max. I've got, I think, got 10 more side quests to do to get the 80 side quest achievement. I've got to kill this giant turtle, which I heard takes like ages to do. Can take like an hour or something. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be a test of patience. What else is there? That's probably it, I think, for the trophies, I think. So yeah, almost got the platinum, almost 50 hours in. Should have the trophy by about 55, 56 hours maybe. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, this game just to have a lot of fun. Really, really addicted to this. And just absolutely loving it. Even the fishing in this game is fun. You know, when can you say that in a game? The fishing is a hell of a lot of fun. There's like 100 different fish to catch. Different types of fish. You've only seen like 20 different species. There's so many like different like fishing locations I've yet to discover. This game's just huge, guys. It's a great game, absolutely tremendous. So much to do, so much to discover. You can tell the way I'm talking. I'm loving it. Absolutely tremendous, great game. Stuff the haters. So yeah, we'll go on to the single Xbox 360 game. This will probably be quite quick. Don't really think I'll have a lot to say about this game, but I've played through Quake 4. So that's another game to add to the completed Xbox 360 games, which I've not completed many. It has to be said. I don't know why I'm opening it up, but yeah, it feels really heavy, so yeah, it's a big manual in here. But yeah, Quake 4, this game was alright, you know, I'm not going to say it was tremendous. I think this was a launch game, you know, for the 360. So, yeah, I mean, like I say, it's pretty average actually, to be fair. It started off pretty decent. I just feel like the game goes on, you're not really doing much different, it kind of starts to get a little bit repetitive. It feels to me like Doom 3, but not quite as good, or, you know, not as good. I wouldn't say not quite as good, probably not nearly as good as Doom 3, I thought Doom 3 was pretty damn good. Yeah, it's just, like I said, it just doesn't do much different, you're just doing the same thing, shooting enemies over and over again, the characters are really, really bland, the gameplay's alright, its frame rate can be quite like poor at times, it does lag quite a lot. Yeah, it's an alright game. I'm not really sure if it's a game I'd play through again, but yeah, Quake 4. It seemed like a long game, like a 10-hour long game, but I don't know. Maybe because I was getting a little bit bored of the game. But yeah, Quake 4 again. Not a lot to say, just an average FPS in my opinion. Next we go on to the PS3 games, and I remember I picked this up quite a while ago and I was really enjoying the game, and I completed it, and we've got to say this game was great, an absolute amazing game, full of charm and personality. It was Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. So this game for me was really, really good. Really liked the characters, you know, Oliver, Esther, that little guy, Drippy, who never stops blooming talking. He's a bit of a loudmouth, but he's so bloody funny. He's got a Welsh voice actor who's really bloody, he does his job really, really well. Yeah, just the world's absolutely beautiful. Really love the art style, absolutely tremendous. You know, battle system's really, really good. And the main thing I like about this game is, you know, befriending the familiars so they can fight, you know, alongside you. You can level them up. You can like evolve them. So it's kind of like Pokemon or like Digimon in a way. So that's what I really like. I love that in an RPG, how you can like, you know, befriend like monsters and that. That for me is probably like one of my favourite kind of RPGs. Why I like, you know, Digimon so much and like the Pokemon RPGs back in the day. Why I like them so much. You know, befriending enemies and having them like, you know, fight alongside you. It's just really bloody cool. So yeah, I can't really get into this game too much because obviously it's, you know, it's story based, so it's, you know, would have like a lot of spoilers and that in it. So all I say is, guys, this game was a real blast to play. Second game coming up soon. Looking forward to see what that's going to be like. So yeah, Ni no Kuni, absolutely tremendous game. If you've got a PS3, definitely recommend this one. Or if you've got a PS4, wait until second game comes out. But I would definitely recommend this one as well. This game was tremendous. Really good game. Say full of charm and, you know, personality. So next we get onto a series where I'm kind of mixed on. You know, I thought the first game was a decent start. I thought the second game was absolutely tremendous. The third game for me just really bored me. And but it is the Assassin's Creed series, and this is Assassin's Creed Rogue. A game not many people really talk about in the Assassin's Creed series. So yeah, kind of like after like Assassin's Creed 2, you know, after I suppose the average like games were like Brotherhood and Revelations, they were decent, I guess. But Assassin's Creed 2 was really the only one that I really like, you know, really enjoyed. You know, that game was tremendous. Loved Ezio, he was a tremendous character. And like I said, the third game just bored me. I didn't like Connor, he was just such a boring character. And now I've played this one, and I've got to say, guys, this game actually surprised me. This game was surprisingly fun. I'd probably say so far it's my second favourite Assassin's Creed game. I like the main character of Shay. He's an Irish dude who, in my opinion, is a really entertaining character. I really liked him as a character. He's never going to take the place of Ezio. I don't think any assassin will ever take the place of Ezio. But he did a really good job. Way better than Connor. So, you know, that's not hard to do, but still way better than Connor. For me, I just loved, you know, the whole like location of the game. You know, like the boat sections were really good actually. I don't know why I wasn't really a big fan of them in Assassin's Creed 3. Maybe because I was just like in such a bad mood with that game. I just wanted to hate everything about that game. But I just feel like the boating sections, like, you know, the ship fights and that, are a lot better in this game. You know, you can like capture enemy ships. You can like buy your own ships and like send them out to do missions, which was really cool as well. Like every Assassin's Creed game, it is quite glitchy at times. Trying to jump up things, you end up getting stuck, and the animation like starts jumping up and down and stuff. So there's definitely like a lot of glitches, but that's kind of the case of probably every Assassin's Creed game I've ever played, and probably every one that's probably ever been released. It's just one of those kind of games. It's just full of bugs. But nothing game breaker or anything. I still had a really good time with the game. And yeah, what can I say, guys? Assassin's Creed Rogue, my second favourite Assassin's Creed game. A game, like I say, not many people seem to talk about this game, but I would definitely recommend it, you know, to Assassin's Creed fans. And I think this is getting like a current gen remake, you know, for the PS4 and Xbox One. So yeah, if you didn't get a chance to play this, maybe wait until that version comes out, maybe. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Rogue, great game, and yeah, definitely recommended. Definitely a surprise. Okay, so the last game I've played through is on a HD collection, and it is God of War 1. Which I believe will be that one. I don't know, what, could it be the second picture as well? I don't know. Definitely that one anyway, because I recognise the monster. The like Hydra thing. Yeah, so I finally got around to playing through God of War 1, because I never had the PS2 games back in the day. You know, I heard a lot of good things about the games. But yeah, never got around to playing them. I basically started like, you know, straight on to Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed 3? God of War 3. Yeah, I went straight on to, you know, God of War 3. And that was a great game, beautiful game. I didn't really feel like I was too like behind in the story. I did kind of like feel like I knew what was going on, so it didn't really bother me too much about jumping straight onto that game. But yeah, it was good to actually go back and finally play through the original game, and I've got to say it's a really, really good game. Would I say it's better than Assassin's Creed 3? Probably not. The main problem about like God of War 1 for me was there was quite a lot of backtracking. I think there was backtracking in like God of War 3 as well, but I just feel like there was a hell of a lot of backtracking in this game. But same as always, guys, I did love the environments, I loved the enemies, the bosses, they were really, really cool. Probably some of the best traps in a God of War game as well. Really, really good traps, some that'll probably kill you quite a lot. So yeah, give it props for that, definitely loved the traps. As far as like combat goes, I'd probably say it's the easiest Assassin's Creed game. For God's sake. I'm lost for words, guys. It's probably the easiest God of War game I've probably played. You know, it's probably a lot easier than like God of War 3 or Ascension. Ascension is probably like the hardest. I found that game really frustrating. But yeah, God of War 1 combat wasn't too difficult. The times that I died were basically the traps, not actually the combat, which was kind of interesting, to be honest. I'll say as well, but God of War 1's probably got like one of my favourite sections of any God of War game. I love the bit where you're going through the desert, you're looking for these sirens that are basically singing, and obviously you're going through the desert, you can hardly see where you're going, and the only way you can track down these sirens is by listening to them singing. You can vaguely hear them singing, like it's closer you get to them, you can start to hear them singing louder and louder. So basically you've got to try and listen out for them singing, and it's just really, really cool. It was kind of creepy in a way, because like the design of the sirens are really, really creepy. The tune that they're singing is kind of creepy. It's kind of eerie, Yeah, it was just an absolutely amazing section, guys. I'd like to know if anybody else feels that way about that section. But yeah, the desert was an absolutely tremendous section. I loved that section. God of War 1's got like four different save slots, and I kept a save slot basically before you go to the desert, so I'm going to play that again because I really, really enjoyed that. It's always good to have that that save file there. So like I said, that section was just so bloody enjoyable. Definitely a section I could do over and over again because it was just so much fun. But anyway, guys, yeah, God of War 1, really, really good game. I'd probably say it's my second favourite game after God of War 3. I would definitely say it's better than Ascension. Ascension for me was just too frustrating. I just didn't like that one too much at all. But yeah, definitely looking forward to going God of War 2. A lot of people say God of War 2 is their favourite God of War, so high hopes, guys. Like I say, if God of War 1 didn't have like so much backtracking and stuff, I'd probably put it at the top. But yeah, just the backtracking it was a bit too much for me. So yeah, hopefully God of War 2 improves on that, and maybe that'll be my favourite God of War game. We'll find out. But yeah, God of War 1, guys, great game, really good stuff. But anyway, guys, yeah, it's my first video of 2018. Definitely, looking to make more videos again, try and get back into the swing of things. It's just quite easy to lose motivation and just stop making videos. But once you get into them again, you start developing ideas and things. You start to get into it again. So like I say, I've got a few video plans. Like I say, a top 10 PS4 games will definitely be on the agenda. I want to try and be brave at some point and do a top 20 favourite games of all time. That's going to be so blooming difficult. I've had quite a few thoughts of doing that in the past, but to be honest, I bottled it, guys. Because there's so many great games out there, and to actually choose a top 20 would just be, it'd be so blooming difficult. And not only do a top 20, do them in order as well, from 20 up to 1, because I usually just do a top 10 in any order. But I want to do a top 20 games of all time, a countdown thing. But choosing between games, it's so difficult, guys. I always bottle it, to tell you the truth. I also want to do a top 5 Crash Bandicoot levels, which I'm probably going to get round to doing at some point as well, which I did want to do way earlier than what I'm actually intending on doing it. But again, just lost motivation. So yeah, look forward to them, guys. If you guys have got any ideas as well on top 5 or top 10s I can do, just feel free to leave it in the comments below. I'll definitely take it into consideration. And yeah, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. See you guys. Thanks for watching.